Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your full body dumbbell strength workout. In this workout, we are working the entire body for strength, also getting mobility and getting your heart pumping for cardio and metabolic conditioning. Of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start with just a march, and we're gonna pump those arms. We're just gonna get the blood flowing, get our body's core temperature up, and get our energy up, and get our muscles ready to move. We're gonna keep this warm up pretty short so we can keep the workout short. Let's roll those shoulders to the back, right through here. Make them a little bit bigger as we go, and then let's take them to the front. So we have 2 circuits today, and then we may have a little bonus circuit depending on what we have time for. It's basically a no repeat workout because 1 arm at a time, right through here to the back and then to the front, because we have 2 rounds of everything, but your second round is different exercises. Similar movements and similar muscle groups, but different exercises. So no repeat, 2 circuits, little bonus circuit. We're gonna get in and out, and we're gonna have a good time doing it. We're gonna get those muscles warm and working. We're gonna get them burning as they get stronger. We're gonna get the heart rate up for cardio and metabolic conditioning, Metcon, and we're gonna work on a little mobility. So right through here, let's open up those hips as we step out, big stretch. And here, right here, we're gonna take those arms up to a Y and then drive the hips to the back. So just through here to stretch through your back. And here, drive in the hinge, get that little stretch. Looks like this. 1 more. And then from here, let's tap it back. Open up in the lunge. If you can get low in the lunge, go for it. Arms out in front or arms ahead. If you need to, keep it a little higher. Keep it a little higher. Let's hold one right here. You can hold it or drop it all the way down, 1 arm up. You can reach through to warm up through the spine. Drop the knee, world's greatest stretch. So working with mostly back to basics. Some things have 2 parts, but we're sticking mostly lower body, upper body, and core. Switch your legs. So try to go heavy if you can. If you're a beginner, you're newer to this or getting back into it, totally fine. Go lighter, work to your level. That goes for everybody. Be where you are today in your journey. That's something I always say. Step it back to that high plank or meet me down on your knees, wherever you are, to feel the core warmed up. You can turn, opening up. You can stay on your toes or on your knees right through here, right? We're just opening up through the spine. So it's your workout. And if you're new to this and the weights feel like too much, just go through the motions. That's okay too. But if you've been doing this a while, I encourage you to go heavy. If you have options, walk those hands back. Slowly make your way up. All right, you can see I have a whole family of dumbbells. Don't feel like you have to go. You have to have a whole set to be able to do this workout. If you just have 1 set of dumbbells, that is totally fine. You work with what you have available to you, but if you have options to go heavier, I'm gonna tell you when to go heavier, mostly those lower body and bigger muscle groups in our upper body. Speaking of, we're gonna start with a squat into a lunge. So if you need 2 weights here, if you're able, let's rack the weights either on our shoulders or hold 1 weight here. We're gonna squat, we're gonna lunge. We're gonna squat, we're gonna lunge. If the lunge is not right for you, just keep the squat or do a little tap back. But if you can, we're gonna drop low in the lunge. So 2 heavy to medium weights or 1 heavy weight right in the center. Rack them if you can. If they need to be low, that's okay too. Here we go. Squat to lunge. Now you'll notice when we rack those weights, it makes it a little tougher. If that is not right for where you are in your journey, keep them low. Or just have 1 weight, dropping down. And again, if you need to go 1 dumbbell, whoo, or just your squat, yes you can, I know. Whoo! Don't worry, we only got 1 set of these, so we're starting with it, starting strong. We got 3, 2, 1, breathe. All right, heavy weights still. We're gonna take it with a bent over row. Whew, that got my heart rate up. I don't know about you. Shoulders back. You're gonna hinge, pull those elbows up into a row. If you need to stagger, stagger. Second time through, we'll take it to a plank. Here we go, flat back. Bring them up, and here. So nice flat back, keeping your eyes up, kind of diagonally looking at the edge of your mat. Making sure you're not seeing the top of the legs or even your feet. That may mean that you're rounding a bit in your back. So keep those eyes up. Nice straight line from the top of the head down to the tailbone. Pull the shoulder blades in, 10 seconds. Squeeze in your back. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. One medium weight. It is some standing core, and we're gonna take it alternating chop. So you can hip to center, just a little twist. If you can, chop to the ceiling, chop to the ceiling. If you wanna turn with your body, you can do that as well. Here we go, start small, hip to chest, or hip to opposite shoulder, or here, here. That bothers your back, keep it small. It's a small rotation, core engage. Here. Woo. Keeping that heart rate up. That's why this workout is gonna go fast. I know, right here. Cross. And again, if you wanna turn your body, that works too. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, 2 weights this time. Instead of racked, we're gonna hold those weights down here. We're back to that very first exercise, but it's gonna be a plie squat into a curtsy lunge. If that's not right for you, just do the plie. Here we go. Plie and curtsy right here. And here, yes you can. 40 seconds again. And low. Whew. Breathe. Drop it down. So you're getting that squat motion, but more inner thighs and glutes. Then cross behind, more hips and glutes. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, second time with that row. If you need to, you can keep the same thing. If you're able, meet me down either on your knees, or toes. We've got a plank row, lots more core, tough for the back. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Still pulling towards your hip, but if that feels like too much, have those knees for support. You're still gonna get core, you're still gonna pull from the floor, pull again towards your hip, elbow up to the ceiling. From here, stay lifted. Here. Yes, you can. You can, of course, if you need to, just take a little break, then come back into it. Your workout, you do you. If you need to hit pause and take a longer break, that's okay too. Here, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, now we are back to that chop, but here's what we've got. We're going to go only 30 seconds on the right, 30 seconds on the left, all right? So chop, again, hip to shoulder if you need to keep it small, or all the way across. 30 and 30, here we go. Usually when I do a single-sided, I will do full body rotations, turn my knees and my hips, but you don't have to. If this feels good for you, a chop or a lift across your body, and breathe. I know those shoulders are gonna feel it, but really think about that core, especially as you go across. 3, 2, 1, right into the other side. Here we go, twist and twist. If you need to, keep it small, hip to shoulder. or anything in between. Arms and abs, right? We got lots of lower body, then arms and abs with these last two. 10 seconds. Use the power to bring it up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh man, grab some water, y'all. Whew. My heart rate is up, I don't know about you. Cheers, y'all. All right, so we are going to take it with a hinge motion into a lunge. Then we're gonna get some presses into tries, some up top, some down below, and some weighted core. But of course, if using weight on our core work is not right for you, you just pick what is best for you. Our first move is gonna be a kickstand deadlift. So just like it sounds, this back leg is a kickstand. You have your weights right here. Kickstand, stand up straight. Second time through, we're gonna do a low lunge with it. We're gonna keep that kickstand, but we're gonna drop the knee. So grab some heavy weights, you got this. Let's do it 1 foot forward, 1 foot back in a kickstand. Here we go. Just your hinge. So drive the hips to the back. If this feels like too much, take it to just one weight. You can just have this weight going here and here. You can also always do a regular deadlift, both feet parallel. This just makes that front leg work a little harder. You can feel that, right? In the back of the leg, hamstrings and glutes, connect to that core. Right here. Yes, you can. Whoo. Breathe. Last one, and relax. Give your hands a little break if you need it. We're just gonna switch our legs. So again, it's a hinge, drive the hips to the back, stand up straight, squeeze here. Core stays engaged, shoulders stay packed. I'm gonna go this way, so meaning your shoulders just stay back, soft bend in both knees, ready, other side. Here, here, stand it up, and up, and up, hips back, right here, connect, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, so 1 or 2 weights, 1 heavy or 2 medium. We're gonna start this standing. It's gonna be a narrow press into triceps. Second time through, we're gonna do that same narrow press, but on the bench or on the mat. So here we go, start them here, elbows back, press it up, behind the head, and down. Keep them right here at your chest. Up, down, close press. Again, totally fine if you just have 1 dumbbell for this, or if you don't feel comfortable going over the head, just keep the press. You're still gonna feel those triceps, right? Bring those elbows pointed forward on both, core stacked. So hips stacked over the ribs. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, down on your back. You can be on the bench or you can be on your mat. This is your last move here, but it's a weighted crunch. So it's up to you. Hold the weight at your chest, hold the weight here, everything in, everything out. If weight is not right for you, you're pulling on your neck, just keep it body weight. Here we go. In and out. And you can decide how far do you want those legs to go. And back, right here. If you're this, I don't want you to pull in the neck. I want you to think about resting your head into the weight. I know that feels weird, so if that's not right for you. Notice I'm also not lifting very high when it's here. When it's here, I can get a little higher, right? Whoo, burn. Knees come in, little lift of the hips. Elbows out wide. 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, back to the top. Here's what we've got, team. We're taking that kickstand. You can keep what we just did. If you want to add a little extra burn, we're gonna take a kickstand and then lunge it down all the way up. You're still gonna hinge, but you're gonna drop that back knee, all right? We got 40 seconds each side, so let's get it done. Shoulders stay back. Again, it's gonna look a little different, but if that's too low for you, just keep the kickstand right here. Here we go. If you can, all the way down, all the way up. So it's a half hinge, half lunge, up, stand up straight. You can also bring those weights all the way to the ground, if that's right for you. Or even this might be more helpful. Point them down. Sometimes that's an easier grip for me, but that's not true for everybody, right? So it's up to you. All the way through that lower body, right? Feeling it everywhere. Here, burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! If you need to, set those weights down. There is that heart rate, I know. I feel it too. Same thing, other side. Drop it low. You can just do the kickstand deadlift or take it all the way down in 3, 2, 1. And up. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. We love a deadlift. We also love a lunge, right? I don't know, maybe you disagree with me. Tell me in the comments. Here, take it down. And whoo, breathe. This one doesn't want to go down as low, so I'm gonna have to really work hard with it. Not because it's hurting, but because it's hurting in the good way, right? 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, team. Down on your back. Watch me here. This is what we've got. It's a narrow press into your triceps. Again, you can do this with one dumbbell. You can go a little lighter if you need to. You can be flat on the mat or on the bench, but join me here. Here we go. So same motion we did, except instead of vertical, we're going horizontal. Ooh, I can go a little heavier this way. I don't know about you. Elbows in. Ooh, lots of back of the arms, right? And here. Yes. Up, nice and strong. Can you get one more all the way through? And relax. Stay right where you are. This time we're going bicycle crunch. And if you want, you can hold the weight here or here like we did before, or just keep it body weight. 40 seconds. You got this, team. 3, 2. So notice on the bench, it definitely adds a little layer, right? Anybody feel like they're gonna fall off the bench? That's okay. You can make it smaller. If you're on the ground, set that elbow on the ground and then use your core to bring it back. Tuck that chin. Neutral spine. We're trying to let the core do the work, not our head and neck, right? Oh. Check in with your core. Are you engaging? Are you lifted? Slow down the movement if you're feeling too much of your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh man, whoo! Grab a sip of water. One quick bonus circuit, and then we are done. Cheers, y'all. So if you have a bench or something that you can safely step up on, here is your first move. We're gonna take it to a step up and a bicep curl. You're gonna bicep curl at the bottom, and then you decide if you wanna do the step up with your hands racked, or if you wanna finish the curl, do the step up with your hands down below. Now, if you don't have a bench, bicep curl, alternate your lunge. And again, if you wanna do your lunge with them racked, take it there. That's your first move. This is one quick bonus circuit. We got 3 moves each, only one time through. So bicep curl and reverse lunge, or tap back, or step up. Here we go. Up and up. So this is, you can hold them down at the bottom, or if you want, you're here. Up, up. That's a little more challenging. So just make sure you have a strong core and you feel balanced as you go. Up to you. You can also alternate between the two if you need to. I know, 10 seconds to go. Right here. One more. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Into a high plank position. No weights, team. Here's what we've got. We're gonna take it, reach, and reach, and then if you wanna get spicy, down, down, reach and reach. All right, if you'd rather just keep it high the whole time or on your elbows the whole time, that's okay too. You can also keep one knee down as you rotate. All right, so high plank rotation, low plank rotation, little sneaky plank press in between. 3, 2, 1. Core and upper. We're going down. So go back up on that same side. Right, left. Then switch it. Other side going down. Rotate. Don't overthink it. If you end up switching your arms, that's okay. Up. And down. Whatever you got. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, last one. We are gonna do a dumbbell swing. If you've never done a swing before, you can just do a 2-legged deadlift. If you wanna do 1 dumbbell in the center or 2 dumbbells with a skier swing, that's what I'm gonna do. Something a little lighter if you're going 2, something a little heavier if you're going 1. Again, if you've never done it before, it's only 30 seconds. You can just keep the deadlift. Otherwise, we're gonna swing, power it up, let it drop, or 1 weight in between. 30 seconds, here we go. Power up, let it drop. So notice I'm getting the hinge like I did with that deadlift. We did the kickstand, but we do that regular. But I'm getting the power through the back of the legs. 10 seconds, right here. Whew. Breathe. 1 dumbbell in the center is fine too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. That was it, team. Little bonus circuit instead of just 1 bonus move. How do we feel? Shake it out right here. I know. Catch your breath right here. Yes. Take those arms up. Woo, over to one side. Big stretch right through here. And open it up. And then here. Quick little stretch. Of course, please get some more stretching on your own. Press those thumbs to the back. If you want to hinge forward or you want to grab those arms, or both. Make sure you're building in some flexibility and mobility, not just at the end of the workouts, but also throughout your weeks, throughout your days. Stretch your arm right here. Whoo! Yes. Let's get a little quick stretch of the hamstring. If you want to hold on to something, you can. Breathe into that. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. I know it's short and sweet, but we got it done. I hope that you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling strong, getting it all done in a short amount of time. No repeats. Again, you guys know I love to do no repeat workouts. I do a lot where we get repetition and movement patterns, but not a repetition in exercise, right? So switching up some things in the exercises, so then we make sure that we're getting those movement patterns. Let's take our hands here, roll through cat-cow. And then slowly roll it up. Woo. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your full body strength workout. Great job, everybody.